To a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he can thump it away. Van Bronckhorst. Tries to play it through. Rashford. That's Vieira. And the keeper's got it again. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Vieira. Scholes. And it's Iwobi. And the through ball. And this is Cruyff. And the finish! Cannavaro. Conte. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Threads one in. Now the header! He's delivered all right! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Rashford. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space. Cruyff! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Great vision, and it's Hakimi. Space for him to turn and look. Nice interception, well timed. Rashford, not the most accurate pass. And here's Cruyff. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. That's a little off target. He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. Filippo Inzaghi. Scholes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, no joy this time. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place.
Cruyff!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Now it's Cruyff, always onto this. He's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Marquinhos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Lahm. Half-time getting close now. That looks a good ball through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Cannavaro to Gerrard. Looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Gerrard. Rashford. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution on the field, number 23, Gerrard.
Santa Clara get the second half started.
Number 8, Roberto Carlos.
Johor Darul Tazim do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super ball! Conte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cannavaro. Roberto Carlos. And here's Inzaghi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he welcomes it in. He's in one-on-one. And a chance! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Rashford. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. No way through. Can he get it through? And this is Roberto Baggio, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Santa Clara go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Zico picks it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Iwobi going face-to-face with his great rival. Santa Clara are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Johor Darul Tazim still have the cards to affect this game.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Roberto Carlos for Conte. And here's Cruyff. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yeah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Cruyff. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Cruyff made a good run there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lam receives it in a wide position. Real chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 9,
Santa Clara, palpably stronger, better, and it's Baggio. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No second thought, a straight red card.
on the field.
Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 15, Mbappe.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. And it's Hakimi. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bayer claims comfortably. Ljungberg. He's found a way through.
4 added minutes
Great
has been
ball,
indicated.
it's Baggio! And that's in. Just cruising, they are cruising. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Roberto Baggio demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
Bullish header! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Hello, everybody, and
any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through, or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.